Hey, welcome back to this mini lecture. My name is Dino. It's on self-efficacy, which focuses on the work of Bandura. Good old Albert Bandura. The role of it, the focus of this is the role of self-efficacy in education. As per that image, silhouetted image, just reach for the stars, friends. What is self-efficacy? It refers to the beliefs in one's capabilities to organize and execute the courses of action required to produce given attainments. These attainments, goals, purposes, achievements. And maybe more colloquially, making it more simple, it's a person's belief that they can succeed at a given task. And I know Henry Ford has a bit of a problematic past, but the quote still holds. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. What's the importance of belief? Like, why would we care about that as educators and as human beings? People's level of motivation, affective states like emotions, and actions are based more on what they believe than on what is objectively the case. So belief can be more impactful and important than objective facts and truths. As a result, belief is important for human flourishing, like learning and being. There are four sources of self-efficacy, and I'll go through them one by one. And I have a particular quote that sort of helps to explain each of these four. First is mastery experiences. I've had positive or negative experiences with this activity in the past or in similar experiences. So as a result, if you mastered something, you're going to be you're more motivated to do something similar to it. Conversely, if you had negative experiences and not mastered, you're going to be less likely. Vicarious experiences. I have seen others who might consider similar to me experience success, failure with this activity. As a result, if you're surrounded by others who are successful in particular activities, you're more likely to do them and less likely than if they're not. So say if you're just surrounded by people who are musicians, you might be more of a musician, artists, coders, or like myself, like say I have siblings that are teachers. Social persuasion. People have told me I can or can't do this activity. This type of external persuasion, socially by friends, peers, even teachers and educators, can help you or hinder you from doing a specific activity. And finally, physical and emotional states. I experienced positive or negative physical and emotional sensations when I engaged in this activity. For example, I used to play basketball when I was a kid. I really enjoyed running on the fast break. I really enjoyed the sound of the swoosh when I get the occasional jumper in. It did happen, in case, not that often, but it did happen occasionally. So what's the point of self-efficacy in schools? Students with higher self-efficacy are more interested in the underlying activity in question. They persist longer when others might fade from that pursuit. They are more engaged in it as opposed to being disengaged. They respond more adaptively to challenges as opposed to giving up, and they show stronger academic performance as a whole. As a result, this is from Zimmerman 2000. Students seek situations where they're confident in their abilities and avoid those where they are not. And this is obviously problematic in schools, where you're often asked, especially the K-12 level, to do things that you're not so good at, which can be really problematic. I'm going to sort of summarize some of the major considerations for you watching this video. Belief seems like it's pretty important in learning and development. Whether you believe you can do something or not is really important. There are high contrasts in beliefs in academic competence and ability. Some people in some groups, there's strong beliefs about success, other ones there's less. It makes us think, what can we do as educators to both enhance that for people who are good at things and feeling competent and able, and how to diminish any negative incentives for those who feel incompetent or unable. Beliefs can surpass more objective indicators. Again, if you believe you can do something, you're more likely to do it than if someone thinks they just can't. There are four main sources for self-efficacy: mastery experiences, vicarious experiences, social persuasion, and physical and emotional states. Ultimately, and again, I guess this all boils down to this, for educators and people, maybe parents, other caregivers, how can we foster positive self-efficacy in education and in life? That was self-advocacy according to Bandura. My name is Dino. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to add comments. Do you believe that belief is important, more so than sometimes more objective facts? Have you felt less self-efficacious at something that's hindered you from doing something? Have you felt really incredibly emboldened and had strong beliefs and did things that others might not be able to? And then finally, as I said before, how can we help develop the self-efficacy both for people in formal education settings, but also beyond? Please feel free, again, to comment on any of those issues or your own. My name is Dino. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. See ya.